Shannon, if you were Gerald Morey, would you trade either Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons for Harden?
Well, can I be someone else other than Daryl Morey?
Nope.
Because that's an unfair question, because Daryl Morey loves James Harden.
Yeah.
He said, you changed my life.
Yeah.
Right?
So and let's just say Shannon Sharpe is the general manager of the 76ers.
All right.
No, I would not. Because, Skip, what I've seen is that once I bring in James Harden, he's now my offense. And what I've also noticed in the past is that James Harden doesn't play well with other superstars. When he got Dwight Howard was considered a superstar. That didn't work. After 1 year, it was gone. He just had Russell Westbrook, who's considered a superstar.
He and Chris were actually working for Chris Paul.
Yes.
I mean, it got him to up 3-2 on Golden State in the conference finals.
And then he didn't want that anymore.
Okay, but Chris pulled his hamstring. And
But I'm saying,
that deal. Yeah.
But he didn't pull his hamstring.
They never got along.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly. So
Yep.
he didn't want that anymore, Skip. Look, I'm trying to look at it. Let's just say I pair James Harden with Ben Simmons. How's that going to work? Because really neither one of them play really well without the ball. James Harden is not backdoor cutting. He's not really moving without the ball. James Harden pass you the ball, he goes stands in the corner, or then James Harden's playing with the ball. So what's Ben Simmons going to do? Or if I put him with Joel Embiid, Joel Embiid's going to clog the lane because he doesn't want a big, because James Harden when he gets to the lane, and he's going to pass it to Joel Embiid with 2 seconds on the clock. So you do something with it. So I just don't see how you mix these guys, because these are the worst pairings that could possibly be. So I wouldn't. If I'm the general manager, no, I'm not trading for James Harden. I am not.
Yet, you have told me consistently, sitting in that chair, you do not think Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid will work either.
No.
Okay, so what is it? Pick your poison here.
But I believe they're more compatible than James Harden.
Really?
Than Joel Embiid and James Harden, yes.
Okay, I'm going to restate my opinion on those two. There's no way I would trade for James Harden, because I definitely think those two will really work at a high level. Give them Doc Rivers to preside.
Right.
Help him. He will help them learn how to sort of grow into their talent, because both have a lot of growing up
Ben Simmons
to
just
do.
need to learn how to shoot a 15-foot shot.
Okay, I got it. But Ben Simmons is so gifted.
24.
As a passer. He's got LeBron in him. He is LeBron-esque. He can see over defense if you will surround them
16.
with enough snipers.
Yes.
And they got one of the better ones in Seth Curry.
Right.
That was a sweet pickup for
Right.
them. So if Doc can show them the way, and you got Joel Embiid just commanding the paint on both ends of the floor, and you got Ben, he can score the basketball. He just doesn't have a mid-range. He doesn't have any shot.
Any shot.
Okay, but he will make 50. He made 56% 1 year and made 58% of his shots last year. That's really good.
Yeah.
And he is ambidextrous. He can score with
Yeah.
either hand. He's just a barely above average. He's not even above average free throw shooter. He's 60%.
Right.
Okay, but look at the numbers he keeps putting up. Like 2019, he was 17, 9, and 8. Will that work? He's a walking triple-double.
Yes.
And Embiid, if he can just stay healthy and get in a little better shape, take it seriously, you got a monster. Those are nuclear weapons to me. So I love them together.
So you agree with me? You wouldn't trade for James Harden either.
I would not, but you don't think they'll work together, and I think they will really work like championship work together.
Well, convince me that Ben Simmons is going to be able to shoot the ball from 15.
Okay, I don't know that he has to.
Well, you're not winning a championship with a guy. Skip, you can't win a championship if your point guard can't shoot. How?
Okay, he's 6'10", so that helps.
Yes.
Okay, could he get a semblance like Magic? He had to teach himself just this semblance of a set shot. He's like a feet on the floor three-point shooter.
Skip, what did the Lakers do to Russ? We dare you to shoot it. And Russ can shoot it better than Ben Simmons, and they dared Russ to shoot. Our double dog dare you to shoot that shot.
Okay, Russell Westbrook has become the worst mid-range jump shooter maybe in the history of the game, because he will keep taking them like crazy.
Skip, we don't know what Ben Simmons is, because he won't even shoot the jump. He won't even shoot a mid-range shot.
Okay.
So we don't know how good or how bad he is.
Just remember, they got to Game 7 against Toronto of
Yes.
the Eastern Conference Finals, and it took Kawhi making the luckiest shot in the history of the playoffs.
Right.
Bounced twice from the corner, bounced twice, and came back and dropped through I don't know how it happened. It defied physics.
So should we see improvement in Simmons' game from then to now?
Yes, we should.
Have we?
Okay, we have not. But Brett Brown's a nice guy whose voice, I think, was lost on them after a while.
Right.
They tuned him out. I do not think they'll tune Doc Rivers out. I still have the utmost respect for him. I know it went south last year. I think he I think he got as sick of the Clippers as they might have gotten of him in the bubble.
Well, he got sick of Paul George blaming everybody except taking responsibility, hitting the side. Oh, Doc was using me wrong. And like Doc said, I hope that was the way I would use you was the issue. Because the guy that was sitting next to me, guess what offense he running? Mine.
Okay, so now fresh start, new coach, new situation, new vibe, and yet new GM, Daryl Morey, who loves James Harden.
Right.
So I'm not going to rule this out that he's going to finagle a way to get James to Philly. And I think it will be a mistake.
Houston out of their mind. I'm going to get exactly what I want. This is the price. Another superstar and 3 or 4 first-round picks. That's what I want.
Would you take Ben Simmons as much as you don't like him if you're Houston?
No, if I'm feeling, no.
You need Embiid?
Yeah, give me Embiid, Tobias Harris, and 2 first-round picks.
Well, then, what's the point of Philly even trying?
Well, I don't know what it is. Y'all want James Harden? Do you want James Harden? Yes or no, Skip?
He's revolutionary, says Daryl
Morey. Well, this is what it takes to get a revolutionary player.
Okay,
Embiid,
well, I
Tobias
know
Harris,
that
and 2 first-rounders.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.